Hey everyone, in this video I'm going to talk about Asyncio. It's a library in Python that provides support for asynchronous I/O. Task 1 and Task 2 are asynchronous functions defined using the async definition syntax. They simulate tasks that take some time to complete. The asyncio wait function with return when equal to asyncio.firstCompleted will return as soon as any of the tasks in the task list is completed. The done set will contain the tasks that have completed, and the pending set will contain the tasks that are still running. So even if you have hundreds of tasks, the program will move on to the next line as soon as the first task in the list completes its execution. This allows for efficient utilization of time in asynchronous programming, as other tasks can continue to run in the background while waiting for the first one to complete. In this example, I've replaced the asyncio.sleep calls with UDM progress bars. We can refactor the code using decorators to define tasks and add 2 more tasks for visualization. So in conclusion, Asyncio is an asynchronous programming framework that allows you to write asynchronous code using coroutines and an event loop. Coroutines and subroutines, also known as functions or procedures, are both blocks of code that can be called to perform specific tasks, but there are some key differences. Imagine you are a chef in a busy restaurant and you need to prepare multiple dishes at the same time. You have 2 options for managing your tasks. Option 1 is using subroutines or functions, so you can write down a list of steps for preparing each dish and follow each list of steps sequentially. So meaning you start with the first dish, follow the steps from beginning to the end, like a recipe, and then move on to the next dish. This is similar to how subroutines work. They execute one set of instructions at a time from start to finish without jumping back and forth between tasks. Option 2 is coroutines, so you can use a more flexible approach. You start preparing the first dish, but when you reach a step that takes a long time, like waiting for something to boil, you switch to the second dish and start working on that. When the first dish is ready for the next step, you switch back to it and continue. This is similar to how coroutines work, so they can pause and resume tasks as needed, allowing them to work on multiple tasks concurrently.